Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it's scheduled for 3 rounds in the Shamrock FC Featherweight Division, and this bout is for the Shamrock FC Featherweight title. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of the FM Roofing blue corner. He holds a mixed martial arts record of 7 wins, 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighed in at 144 pounds. Fighting out of Cape Girardeau, Missouri, Ethan Ray! And his opponent across the cage fighting tonight out of the first form red corner. This fighter holds a mixed martial arts record of 5 wins, 2 defeats. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighed in 143.2 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, by way of Ecuador, he is your reigning, defending Shamrock Fighting Championships featherweight champion, Jose Intriago!
This fight has been highly touted. Jose Intriago in the white shorts. Ethan Ray in the black shorts.
You can just feel it in the air.
Touch of the gloves. Both of these guys have a ton of experience. Oh! Ray rocked him! Intriago trying to survive. Ray trying to finish. Here comes Intriago swinging right back.
No, we've seen this out of Jose before. You know, he's traditionally kind of a slow starter. Has taken big damage in the opening, moments like that, and has rallied back and really impressed, and come away with some strong wins. So
he looks to have his wits about him.
He seems to recovered
very quickly.
Quickly. But Ethan, obviously, very dangerous. He's in the southpaw stance. I don't know how comfortable Jose is dealing with the southpaw fighter.
Big right hand.
But, man, good job by Ethan throwing that, too, right down the middle.
Lot of technical striking here early in this fight.
Very relaxed, very calm. Ethan is just pawing that jab, keeping that left hand up, protecting his chin.
This fight is 3 3-minute rounds.
Both these guys very
big
high level.
Shot to the body by Intriago with that
push
front
kick
kick
there by Jose.
Ducks under.
Beautifully timed takedown. Let's see Ethan's takedown defense. Jose gets it right into half guard. He's going to look to try to. I would look for him to try to grab that left arm.
He's looking to try to take the back. Driving it over, steps over,
he's got one hook in.
Now he's starting to drop bombs. He's got to get a hook in. Nice stand up there by Ethan Ray.
Now I got to imagine Ethan has great, jiu-jitsu and wrestling. He's come from a good camp.
I was going to say he comes from a great camp.
He's got black belt Cody Kellison in his corner. Another, strong competitor, but look for Jose to go for the takedown here.
Again.
Scoop him off the cage. Made it look easy.
Now we see Ray looking for that butterfly guard position.
Good
Intriago dropping hands.
Ethan's doing a good job, not eating a lot of shots defending, but, you got to stop those takedowns. You cannot get taken down.
Beautiful there by Ethan Ray to get out of that position.
Yeah, beautiful.
But Intriago has just absolutely sworn him after that initial shot.
Yeah, took that shot. I think that shot really woke him up.
Good combination there out of Intriago. Answered right back from Ray. Intriago steps into that big overhand right.
Leg kick by Jose.
30 seconds remaining in the round.
Intriago trying to go to the body. Ray looking to go upstairs
Beautiful
with that kick.
Combo.
Both of these guys doing great with their combinations.
And just 2 very high-level guys, clearly ready to take that next step in their career. This is a
10
great
seconds remaining here in the first round of this fight.
It's a great
Ray
matchup.
trying to answer back.
Oh, beautiful high kick followed up by some nice punches, and that is the end.
Wow.
What an exclamation to put on the end of that round.
So let's talk about that. We saw the knockdown in the beginning, and then Intriago just lights him up. And then Ray throws the question mark kick that lands at the end. How does that become scoring? Talk us through how the scoring works in that world.
You got to wonder what the judges are really looking at the most. Clearly, that was That's an amazing opening by Ethan, to drop Jose. But Jose did rally back, was able to really control most of that fight. Got some good takedowns.
So let's look here at the beginning of the fight. Ray gets it up, big right hand, sets Intriago down. Intriago scrambles to get back up, covers up, but immediately recovered.
Yeah, he got clipped, he fell. However, he did keep his wits about him. He was not lost. He immediately scrambled back to his feet. He covered. He ate a couple shots, but then he threw really hard and just put it right back in Ray's face. And, the round ensued.
Second round underway. Intriago takes the center. Big right hand out of Intriago. Answered back here.
Jose really just putting the pressure on Ethan right now. Let's see how Ethan responds.
Intriago's trying to not let Ray have any room whatsoever here. Ray trying to go downstairs.
Yeah, Ethan's getting his offense back. He's coming
big
for
head
a nice
kick again.
head kick. Again, Ethan just seems unfazed. Very composed, very relaxed.
Both of these guys just high-level striking here.
It just speaks to the IQ. You understand there
really is a fight acumen to this game.
The fight continues. You have to let it develop. Good inside leg kick there by Ethan. Jose
beautiful combo there, though,
forward.
by Intriago. Going to the body, using that. Now trying to work those legs again.
Jose
big
switch.
shot, and it works
Beautiful
by Intriago.
Shot.
The wrestling prowess out of Intriago was a national qualifier in wrestling.
And you can see it in his scrambles. You can see it in his movement. Obviously, he has a beautiful takedown. But that's also a part of the reason why he's so tough. Again, Ethan
trying to make some space here.
Doing a great job, not taking a lot of damage. He does not want to give up that neck. You see him, his hand fighting right now. He's trying to keep space. He doesn't want to give up a guillotine.
Nice move by Ray. Ray was able to get out of that. Comes back to the center of the cage. Trying to use those low kicks to soften that front leg. Big right hand.
Yeah, Jose needs to get his head off center line. That was a great job by Ethan just to throw that two right down the middle.
Ray saw that takedown coming. Was able to stuff it.
Beautiful takedown defense. Just shucked Jose right off. Big right. Lands by Jose. Inside leg kick, but got clipped. Ethan goes up high again. Coming forward.
Again. Those combinations are finding a home.
It's very back and
Intriago answers
forth.
right back.
Both these guys are having their moments, backing each other down.
Down to under 40 seconds remaining here in the second round.
I would not be surprised if we look for Jose to go for a takedown here in these last 30
seconds. To try
seconds.
to steal the round.
Steal the round.
30 seconds remaining in the round.
Big right hand answered back. Now we see Ray almost playing the role of counterpuncher, trying to stop that shot coming.
Now Jose needs to be careful because Ray is going to be aware that, hey, you're probably going to go for a takedown here. So you don't want to eat a big shot, carelessly trying to, force a takedown.
10 seconds. Oh, huge left. That uppercut answers. Wow.
That was a moment where Jose was in some trouble. And he just immediately reverted to what he knows, which is wrestling. Let me grab a leg.
Let me grab a leg and hold on.
Let me slow this down. That just tells me that, man, Ethan closed that out. We got to call it 1-1 probably.
So let's go here to the corner of Ethan Ray. As you see, he's getting some advice. What would you be telling him?
Man, pour it on, pour it on. He's getting tired. You finish strong. He knows that, he can't deal with your striking. That's what I'd be telling my guy. He can't deal with your striking. Go pour it on.
Let's take a look at the instant replay again. That left hook found a home. Big uppercut again. Gets Intriago in trouble. He grabs that leg at the end of the round. That's the last thing that the judges saw in their eyes.
Yeah, hey, watch the takedown. He's going to go for the takedown, but hey, you can pour it on here and you can finish this if you want to. Be smart, but don't be afraid.
This is your third and final round.
Jose needs to keep his hands up, keep moving. He's still very much in this fight. That last 5-10 seconds did not go his way, but he is in this fight.
It's so close.
Quick touch of gloves.
Now Intriago opens up with the leg kick. Answered back here by Ray. Both of them trying to kind of take out the base of the other one. especially on a wrestler. If you can chop down that front leg, you take away the shot. Intriago, though, with those great combinations.
Yeah, kind of playing a little bit more of the counter striker at the moment, trying to time it. Switches from southpaw.
Nice stuff there out of Ray.
That's almost a tell, right? I mean, you can't switch your stance and immediately go. Switches to the southpaw, goes right for the takedown. That's a tell. You cannot do that.
Right.
If anything,
somebody's bleeding because it just hit me.
Yeah, Jose's bleeding. He just spit blood out.
Great. Big shot to the body by Intriago. Again, both of them here looking to leave an impression. Intriago got that busted up nose. Beautiful combination out of Ray.
Just both of these guys.
Again, there it was. Can he finish? Ray
even.
trying to stop it.
Oh my gosh, amazing takedown defense. I'd like to see Jose really set that up
nice
as opposed to just switching the feet and throwing, but
Intriago trying to make a statement
amazing
here.
finish. Look for him to go for the guillotine here. He's going
Ray
for that
fighting the
guillotine.
hands.
That is tight. That is tight, but Ray's doing a good job fighting the hands.
Way to get out of that one from Ethan Ray. Intriago, though, letting it all on the line here. Both of these guys.
Head kick by Jose. Ethan just ate it, deflected it.
What a fight.
1 minute remaining.
So much pressure here.
And Ethan looks fresh still. I mean,
both of these guys leaving it all in the cage. Under 45 seconds remaining. There is no quit in either one of these two. Oh, big shot there out of Ray.
Ethan goes up high.
30 seconds remaining.
This fight is so close. Ray working the body. Intriago working it from the top.
You know, Ethan seems to be a little fresher of the two right now. Oh,
Intriago
big left hand
shot.
landed.
10 seconds. Both of these guys just throwing absolute bombs.
These guys just letting it fly right now, right here in front of us.
Make some noise.
Wow.
What a fight. What a fight.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Fight of the night.
Fight of the night so far.
Without a doubt, thus
Absolutely.
far, that is fight of the night so far. We still got a few left, but boy, oh boy, these guys did not disappoint.
Insane fight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look here at the end of the fight. Both of these guys just absolutely dropping bombs here. Huge left hand there out of Ray. Answered back by Intriago. This is a close one. Both of these guys left it all in the cage.
Hey, we got a small team, but we're coming.
Bro, he's a fucking savage. Cody's a good coach. Say that. Cody just came over here. He said, we're a small team. I don't know.
But we are coming for it.
But we're coming
and
for it all.
by God, did they ever.
Did they ever? That is true. I forgot that quickly. Yeah.
Insane fight there out of both of these guys. The crazy thing is we still have more action to come. We still have our co-main event, which will feature Trayvon Crawford and Thomas Thatcher in a grudge match of kickboxing. Crawford, a teammate of Pete DeLeon. Thatcher was able to finish him in his last outing. Trayvon said, I am here for revenge. But now it is time to crown the champion of this fight. Adam, I don't know what to say about that. That was just, it was so close.
It could go either way. It's a tough one. I think Ethan might have squeaked that one out, though. So it really comes down to that last round.
It really does. We will see how this all plays out.
That's a tough one.
It is. What a fight. Let's send it up to the cage to Joe Parisi to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for both of these fighters. What a contest. Give it up. At the conclusion of our 3 scheduled rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by split decision and new Shamrock FC featherweight champion, Ethan Ray!
An amazing performance by Ethan Ray.
That fight was crazy.
What a display of just grit and talent and technique. Man, that was just a beautiful, beautiful display by both fighters.
Yes.
Great job by Ethan Ray to pull out the win.
A huge win for Ethan Ray, going home with the strap. Wow.
That was a very high-level fight.
It really was, but we